So I've seen a lot of channels talking about, all right, here's the first 5 guns you need to get. And a lot of them say, what I would say is you want to get a 12 gauge. And there's a variety. There's buckshot, there's birdshot, there's segmented hollow point slugs. There's these RIP rounds, which is a deep cavity segmented hollow point. And yeah, the slugs are going to be rifled unless you have a rifled choke. Then you can get something called sabo, which are high velocity, about 300 grain slugs, and they have great penetration, great energy on target. It's usually in the couple thousands of force applied. Then you want to get a 22. Now a lot of people say get 22 long rifle, which is just fine. This one's a segmented hollow point, and here's a calibre, however you say it, which is just primer propelled, and it's about 500 feet per second. It'll still kill a rabbit, squirrel, what have you, and it's super quiet, extremely quiet. But what I recommend is getting 22 WMR or 22 mag, and it's going to be twice the amount of power, and it's not much bigger than a 22 long rifle. And a hollow point, it'll definitely have enough oomph to have the mushroom capabilities that you want in a hollow point. Then after you have your little basics, then you can go with 9mm or 45. I recommend going with a 45 first, just because there's a huge variety, and people don't even realize there's 45 Super, which is a spicy 45 ACP round that is traveling about 1,300 feet per second to 1,800 feet per second. Depends on the load, the weight. And you also got shot shells, which is number 9 shot, and a 45 bottleneck, high velocity. I mean, 9mm got that too, but usually the shot shells in the 9mm are number 12 shot, which is the same that's in the 22 long rifle shot shells. But I mean, you can get high velocity 9mm. This is a 1475 feet per second, and it's definitely a penetrator and a mushroom out. You know what they say, all fall to the 45 ball. You can't go wrong with 45. Then you need something for long range or big game. You can get 300 blackout, which you can use the same lower for your AR. And you can also shoot 22 long rifle out of your AR too. CMMG makes a bolt conversion where you can shoot 22 long rifle, take the bolt out, put your regular bolt carrier group in for your 5.56, 223, and it'll also work with 300 blackout. All you gotta do is switch out the barrel to accept 300 blackout, and you got that. That's great for deer, what have you, and self-defense. And you get full powder burn, and people use like to use pistols or pistol ARs, which is 7 to 8 inches. Anything under 16 inches is considered a pistol. So you got that, or you can use the same lower on your AR and go with 450 Bushmaster. This is a 250 grain, and traveling about 2,200 feet per second. This has some knockdown power, about over 2,000, 3,000 foot-pounds of force hitting in that small target, and it's hollow point. It does mushroom out, doesn't explode, and it just mushrooms out and creates a bigger wound cavity. All these are lethal, all guns are lethal. Don't ever underestimate killing power. And there you go. That's what I recommend for your first 5 guns.